streaming on Twitch again. It's been forever since I've streamed on YouTube. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me go to YouTube. Edit that. Oh man, alright. Live streaming. Twitch URL. Where's Twitch. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Alright. Is there anything else? Where can you disable the chat? I don't see it, but 2 people watching on YouTube. Oh my. You know, I need to find one of those chat on screen plugins.
Is this loud enough?
I looked in advanced settings, but I couldn't find it. It's probably because I'm facing away from the microphone, and this microphone is very directional. Enable live chat.
So you think you could tell?
There we go. Found it.
Heaven from hell, blue skies from pain. Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rail? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for ghosts? Hot ashes for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, cold comfort for change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead?
Can't sleep putting it on my Chromecast. Yeah. I was looking at maybe trying to get some kind of like chat overlay or something. But... yeah, that's what I'm looking into right now. I literally loaded the page like right before you. Right before you said that. I'm looking at like Streamlabs, and then there's another one from like this Night Dev dude. Yeah. I thought it was something like that. Just since if people are watching on YouTube, they might want to figure out what's going on in chat. You know, good idea. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Okay. Widgets. Chat box. Click to show widget, copy. Add browser source, chat. I don't know, let's try it there. Someone say something in chat. Works better over here. Looks really tiny. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta. Some stuff here. Yes. Let's turn the font size up a ton to 26 pixels. 20 seconds. Okay, let's see now. More technical. The things I'm aiming are more technical than necessarily changing the formula. Like I'm aiming to do things as the best way as I can find, like in every situation, pretty much. So whether it's input or rendering, like I want to have a game that runs great on pretty much anything in existence. Like laptops, I want it to run amazingly on laptops. Like, yeah. And also, like versus Clone Hero or Frets on Fire or Phase Shift, I'm aiming more for, like I'm aiming pretty long term, honestly. Like eventually 3D stuff would be interesting. Like doing 3D backgrounds and stages, that would be cool, but not anytime soon. Android, I've been keeping that in mind, kind of like as a maybe. I've been doing things that won't specifically break horribly if I wanted to move to Android or something. I'm not ruling anything out at this point. Like, I want to optimize really well, so if I want to do Android or mobile, it's possible. I'm not using any features that wouldn't be supported graphically wise on Android. So it's completely possible. This is what it looks like right now. I actually haven't looked at OS, whatever, however it's pronounced. I haven't looked at that too much recently. I was looking at their UI stuff, which I thought was really interesting. Like, some of the UI looks really nice. But I haven't looked at what their backgrounds look like. Anyway. Just so you know, those lines represent the hit window. Right now I just have MIDI support. I'm working on chart, but it's slow. Because it literally took me almost a year to get the MIDI code working. Let's finish positioning my thing. No, the chart is not hard-coded at all. I'm loading it from a MIDI file right now. So like right now it's notes.mid. So if I close it and change it to, let me just disturbed, and let's open up, let's do Exile's stress test. Stress. It takes a little bit longer to load, and then it loads. Yeah, pretty much. That I do want to support chart files. This chart is just crazy. I don't even know why Exile made it. Oh, I know why he made it, but it's crazy.
I said let's go.
It's totally out of sync. This is Exile. I don't know if you know Exile. Exile Lord. He does Guitar Hero 3 Plus and all the Guitar Hero 3 mods. All those Guitar Hero 3 mods. He made this as a stress test to test like note limits and like a bunch of limits in Guitar Hero 3. Yeah. So yeah, this is just one of his charts he made. I converted it to MIDI. It didn't go very well, but it's all out of sync. But we still get a lot of notes. Yeah. I don't know if you. Let's see. Something or another. It totally smells the same. Why did I find this is going to be one of the as one of his first things? I don't know. He played it at some point. That thing is searching for Clone Hero. Oh, I just saw it. 40-minute song right here. Oh no! He played it on here with the bugged version of the game. You watched it live. Yeah. It's that chart, so. Missed that bug. Fun fact, if it weren't for me and a few other people, it would probably still be in the game because Shrelane didn't consider it a bug at the time. Yeah, but we told everyone it was a bug.
Yes! Yes, 10K! 10K!
So originally this was as intended. Intended originally. So, yeah, but we didn't want anyone to complain, so we told everyone. very interesting that this even works.
Oh no!
Hopo Notes V1 and Hopo Notes V2.
This is so fascinating. Thank you for the bits. Oh, change up.
I really don't have a good place to put this. How about over my webcam? That'll work.
You're funny putting this in GH1. You're funny.
And it's seriously instant. Cool. Okay, new place for the chat is over my webcam. You don't need to see my face when we're having chat. Alright, this can go away. And I'm gonna close, or at least minimize this. Oh, your bot? Huh. Yeah, my game currently murders GPUs, by the way. If you haven't noticed. Let's go open up GPU Z. I'm back. Okay. Okay, we're back. Maybe. I shouldn't run that song with OpenRhythm and try to open GPU-Z at the same time. It seems to kill the GPU again. I'm really not sure if it's driver bugs or if I literally just bought a defective GPU or something. If I got a defective GPU, I might have to RMA it. So it would suck. It's live on Twitch. Yeah. Let me check YouTube again. Like, I don't even have the GPU overclocked, and it does the same has the same issues, which is really, really annoying every time I lose my music, which is even more annoying. Come on, come on. Like, there's so many different things that could be causing this issue. I'm not even sure. I'm not sure if it's Windows, GPU drivers, my motherboard, or my CPU, or my RAM, or the GPU, or whatever. Like, it could be so many things. Yeah, well, I mean, it's a brand new GPU. I can RMA it. But still, yeah. Or return it to Newegg or whatever. I don't know. What was I doing? Foobar. Yes. Let's launch normally. Get some music going. Like, I tried flashing the BIOS on the GPU, maybe thinking, I don't know, maybe mine just doesn't have enough voltage or something, but that didn't make a difference. Same exact things on a higher clocked GPU BIOS as the stock one. So, that's annoying. Well, the thing is, I would have to recompile my kernel and switch to X11 And I have to switch to X11 instead of Wayland. Because Wayland on Linux, OBS doesn't work with, because there's no way to capture the screen with Wayland. And OpenRhythm is really bad in Wayland right now because of the way STL works. It works for things that use X Wayland, but it'll capture any X window, but it will not capture the whole desktop. And you know, like if I wanted to show something like certain applications that are only Wayland applications, it's not going to capture those. It certainly won't capture the whole desktop. I've tried that before. It doesn't work. Unless they've fixed that since like a week when I last looked at it. Let me see. OBS Wayland support. Google. Zoom in a bit so y'all can read it. No support at the moment, and the ticket has been closed as saying no change required, which to me indicates that they don't even plan to support Wayland properly. So there you go. There you go. Yeah. I mean, it's easy enough I could switch to Xtreme, but it would take me a bit to figure out the GPU driver situation on Linux. Like it looks like I need to install Mesa Git, LLVM Git, run a patch kernel that supports the AMD display code for the Vega support. I would need to run a... Yeah, this is mainly it, but yeah. I don't have an easy way of telling you what you're running. Okay, do ps-ax and then like rep for x11. Well, no, that doesn't help because X Wayland. If you see any screen tearing, you're running an X. There you go. That's how you know. Close some of these random web pages. That's still useful though. You know, I think I have a spare slice of pizza. A spare slice of leftover pizza. I'm gonna go over there. I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah, it is, pretty much. That's exactly why Wayland, that's exactly why OBS does not have Wayland support. Because Wayland doesn't support such things. And OBS is like, we don't want to support multiple APIs for a platform that like no one uses. Well, I don't say that exactly, but that's probably what they're thinking. I mean, like, OBS didn't even support Wayland initially, and then they did OBS Studio, and now they do. Chocolate milk and pizza, yeah. It's great. Let me actually do some coding. It's like one line of code every hour. It's like the rate of progress we're making here. Best combo. Yeah. Amazing. Yep. Except for those really crazy people like the dude that does what's it called? What's that? There's a programming thing. It's like something hero. Like I just got a notification from one of you. Like keywords that come to mind. Handmade hero. There we go. Except for that guy. That guy does it great. I don't know how he does that. No. You're too late. I figured it out. This dude.
Don't have very much time for breaks.
This guy is cool.
That, but, I just felt like we should take as much time as possible to talk to people who are coming here.
Do they have a con?
I'm super
What?
excited to talk to them. I hope you are too, but you know, at the end of the day,
But that was like 15 or
I
2015.
want to keep all hour 15 minutes to myself. Thank you very much
Huge
for coming
delay,
to
man.
VidCon. I am absolutely like shocked to see so many people here, and there was like a meetup last night at the at Seven Stars Pepper, and there's a couple other ones that people were.
Oh my god, no. Okay. You gotta love keyword search, man. Handmade hero. But no, this guy like streams all the time. And he's been doing it for years. And you know, he just like does 2-hour streams and like
depending on the Z.
does
It
stuff.
could be completely.
And I don't know.
Depending on. That may be too much. I don't know.
It definitely not
I'm
0
gonna,
second
for now,
latency.
get level of granularity of.
No. No, it's not. "14 seconds. I mean, this guy explains stuff really
Hello,
well,
everyone,
too.
and welcome to Handmade Hero, the show where we code a complete game live on stream. Yesterday, we added some. I don't even want to say we added some lighting. I basically just showed the rudimentary first step. I did a bunch of stuff on the blackboard so you could understand kind of various lighting principles. And we implemented the very first step in putting some lighting into the engine in just a few minutes. All we did basically was do a radial fall off to show how to light things. And, you know, amusingly enough, so today's day 390, so if you're following along at home, use day 389 source code. But amusingly enough, it's surprising, it's always surprising how good fake things look at first, when even if you just get them a little bit correct. It's funny, I think in games, you know, the people who play games are so used to approximations and artistic interpretations of things at this point that getting things like the lighting equation photorealistic or correct is not even remotely required for people to appreciate the effect. And so here's an example of like the dumbest possible thing. It's literally just a radial fall off. There is no lighting at all in terms of surface calculations or anything. But you can see that even just putting in a radial fall off function already gives a fairly convincing lighting effect. It's like, you know, even just that one little thing, you can already kind of see why it adds something to a game.
Just
to
watch
have
this
some
while I
lighting
eat
in
some
there.
pizza for a bit.
And so that's what we did. Now, at the end of the stream, we threw in normals. Normals are the ability in the vertex stream to specify the direction that surfaces are facing. So, you know, a flat surface saying what direction that flat surface is facing, for example, so that it can be used in calculations. And what we're going to do today is just play around with that a little bit to see if we can make this lighting a little bit more accurate by adding the idea that the directionality of the surface off of which the light is bouncing will determine some of the lighting. And we talked about why this was yesterday, because, of course, lighting is a directional function and has to do with the micro structure of the surface it's bouncing off will determine how the light bounces. So knowing the direction the surface is facing is important, since surfaces bounce light differently in different directions depending on their microfacet geometry. So now that we did that work yesterday, what we would like to do here is have a way of taking into account those normals. And what you can see from what we did on the stream
you're watching someone else code.
Is in the render group when
watching
we do,
someone else watch someone
push
else
quad
code
function. And again, everything in our game comes through this push quad function at the end, because everything in our game is quads. Our cubes are made up of quads. Our sprites are quads that just have an image slapped on them. So everything comes with this function, and all this function really does, right, you can see here, is it just generates 4 pieces of information for the as vertex records, basically, that are streamed out to the graphics cards. This is just writing to memory, and that memory is going to get picked up by the graphics.
I'll be getting back to coding soon.
Right. So if you take a look at what happens in here, you can see that we're now specifying normals, and those normals, we basically generate them by taking a look at the quad and saying whatever the direction the quad is facing, we generate vectors that point in that direction.
You gotta
feel a very reasonable question,
feel the mind,
which
right?
is why do we need to specify those at all? Because shouldn't the graphics card just be able to know if we specify a triangle, it knows the triangle is a flat triangle, it knows which direction it's facing? The answer is because most of the time in computer graphics, when we are generating triangles to try to approximate 3-dimensional objects that we want to draw, they aren't always supposed to be flat, right? A lot of times you may be generating triangles that are supposed to comprise, say, a person's face or a round ball or you know, a cylindrical shape, a post, a lamp post, for example. These things are supposed to not be flat. And so what we do there is we say that the normals are specified separately from the triangles. The triangles are used to fill the shape in on the screen, and we try to make the triangles dense enough that you can't really see the hard edges very much. But the lighting would be very obviously faceted if we just drew each triangle as flat, because as it curves around a curved surface, each of those flat triangles is going to reflect the light very obviously differently, and you'd see hard lines. So the reason we always specify normals per vertex, or most of the time specify normals per vertex, is specifically because we often want to specify normals that are smooth across the vertices, so that it fakes the lighting to be continuous, right? And it can make things that are comprised out of flat shapes like triangles seem round, because as the interpolation of the normal goes across the surface, you end up with something that approximates a more smooth lighting equation. For us on Handmade Hero, fortunately, we don't actually have that situation at all yet. We don't have to care, so we are actually just specifying the same normal 4 times, and we could be doing something more efficient there if we really cared. On modern hardware, you can do a lot of stuff like specifying the normals in a separate vertex stream that only gets specified once for every n vertices. In this case, it would be 6, 3, 3 for each quad, 3 vertices per triangle.
This guy knows a lot of stuff. I have no idea what he just meant.
But actually, I guess no. These are indexed, so we would only specify 1 per 4.
Public service announcement? Okay.
So anyway, that's
Oh
the
my.
idea there, and we are specifying these normals. We're specifying them by taking the cross product of the edges.
If you munch on this stuff, then you'll surely be a goner. Every bite of that junk is like Satan in your mouth. Knock it off, cool it, pal. Spit the marijuanas out. Here's a list of cool people who don't eat those marijuanas. The Beatles, Seth Rogen, and President Obama. Every scientist on the planet would agree that probably yes. If you munch on marijuanas, it will take you to their deaths. Don't be dumb, just be smart. Keep the knowledge in your head. If you eat a marijuana, definitely you'll be dead, and you don't really want that, so just drink liquor instead.
This is okay. Okay. Good public service announcement. Yeah. You really hit it on the head. Nailed it. Oh man.
Flying into the storm, hanging on a broken wing. Unto every life a little rain must fall. Oh, the words I sing, it's a greater thing to have loved and lost than to never ever loved at all.
The clock is ticking. Such a dramatic email from someone at work, man. Not directed towards me. Subscribe for awareness. I saw that. It's important. I didn't subscribe for awareness. How terrible of me.
Just an empty stare. Sometimes I feels like with each passing day, life just slips away without you. Drifting on the sea, a lonely ship without a sail, sinking like a stone, drowning in despair, fighting tooth and nail, mind the sirens wail, and here comes the night, but the moment's gone without a warning or without a prayer. I've come undone.
No, still one more thing to do.
Oh, fear and things unseen. Can I mend this broken dream? Sometimes I feels like there's nothing there. Just an empty
He thought. I thought he was too, but I mean, whoa.
feels like with each passing day, life just slips away without you.
Great Ubuntu installing. Only one more error. What is this? That's totally not correct. Line 36. Oh, right. Oh, more things to add. Of course. I know this easy. And all those things. Oh man. Oh, all the errors are back. Yay. If I zoom in on the errors, aha, I can zoom in, but it's totally useless. Cannot declare private. Alright. How do I change that to protected? No, hey, that's progress. Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's just remove texture support altogether. This should be great. No, I'm gonna add that back in. Matrices, line 7, 276. 276 matrices, yeah. Vertices size greater than 0.
Realms of desolation, where phantoms frighten beasts. Through fiery rain, with screams of pain, eternal never cease.
You can do it! Ah, yeah, I think it compiles. I think we're good.
Chains of woe, with a mighty stride, the horsemen ride in a sable black and gold.
This might take a bit.
Into night, into fury, horse of crimson she rides.
And it works! Yay! Okay. Let's change the song because that one loads way too long. Notes, stress. Let's put it back on this guy. I really need to implement song folders. She 4,000 FPS, yeah. It crashes on. Ah, nice. Well, I got something to compile, so that's cool. But I need to continue to fix things. It's not a full conversion to what I'm doing yet. Render ver.
Feels like the sky is falling. My demons calling my name. From the other side, I'm being buried. I'm being buried. Feels like I'm buried. Buried alive.
Okay, where?
Bring down the hammer with serious anger. It's me against the world.
Trying to figure out how to best go about doing something.
It's me against the world.
Batch interface. Underscore batches. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Batch batch interface, pointer, batch, new, batch equals new. Batch interface. Not that. New batch. That was a one-line problem. Hey, at least you got it fixed. Place back. Try that. Shadow my face. Okay. Did I really do that? You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me I did that. It's Where? If I did what I think I did. No, I didn't do what I did what I thought I think I did not want to do. That made no sense, but bear with me. I don't even know what I said, but it definitely did not make any sense. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of happened. We can do it. Basically, I was trying to make a public interface and I made every single function in it private. So, yeah, it's completely useless. Oh, man. You gonna clip it, I guess? Oh man. Clipping tools aren't loading, so that's I did what I thought I think I did what I wanted to do. Oh man. I have to go back and listen myself. You gonna clip it, I guess? English is hard. Yes, yes it is. I'm not sure if what I said there qualifies as English though. Completely useless. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. Yeah, I don't even know what I said. I'm already past the time, so I can't clip it. But I guess you clipped it. Let's see. We've got to make this a thing. You gonna clip it again? Oh no, I clipped myself. Crap. You grabbed it from YouTube. Ah. That would make sense. Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, Twitch you can't. I can't play it on Twitch. Oh, right. Right there. Yeah, Twitch you can't.
So used.
Yeah, well, no, I can't. I don't have it enabled, I think. Shut in my face, okay.
No, I didn't do what I did what I thought I think I did not want to do.
That's great!
Sense, but
Ah! It just kind of happened. That's great. I think I'm out of focus slightly. I guess I should fix that.
did I really do that? You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me I did that. I swear, if I did what I think I did. No, I didn't do what I did what I thought I think I did not want to do. That made no sense. But
That's great.
no, I didn't do what I did what I thought I think I did not want to do. That made no sense, but bear with me.
I couldn't even try to say that if I wanted to try to say that again. Like,
I don't even know what
at
I
least
said.
not how I said
It
it.
definitely did not make any sense.
Oh, hi. Hey, how's it going? Been a while. Just reviewing something ridiculous I just said. Let's see. Am I actually-
I have led the lamb into the slaughter. Ice flowed through my veins. I was my own worst enemy still. Hellish memories remain.
You saw it, it was awesome. Ah, yeah.
Into the garden, I wore the mask of Cain. Take a look in these eyes where the past evil lies.
Oh,
And feel my pain.
I'm not sure. There we go. You just posted it in the. Oh no. You did. I don't even have Discord open right now. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna move this off this monitor.
I'm the hangman's noose. Though I tried to repent in a valiant attempt, it's no use. I'm the judge, the jury, and the executioner.
You did.
All the things I see
You pinned it too.
with an eye for an eye. Kill
Pinned the
the
thing.
ring,
Ah.
blast, kill the dream.
Alright. Let me continue trying to make this compile.
My conscience isn't clear. I've been to hell and back. I can't justify.
It's important, it's gotta be pinned, yeah, it's the most important thing in the world. It's gotta be preserved.
Learning to live and die. I'm learning to fly.
232. Okay. We're turning a batch. Not 332. Renderer. 332. That's not right. 232. Good for me. Good for me. Aha. Oh god, look what we've done. What have we done? Oh. Oh, man. I almost murdered someone. Oh god. Not only that, an actual in real life friend. Right? I can only imagine. I can imagine him. I can imagine. Oh no. Oh, that's great. Just me imagining you trying to just bursting out laughing or almost falling out of your chair or something. I don't know. That's great. Get not to make that a command. Oh. You were in support. Oh. That. Oh, man. Like, voice or text? Like, chatter, actual, like, phone support. Oh. Just text, okay. Oh, that's hilarious. Right? Oh, man. Oh. Oh, man. Did you get like crazy looks from around the room? Like coding in Twitch chat makes it slower. Okay. Oh man, that's great. Oh no.
That's hilarious. Oh. Poor Sim. I don't know if you've seen what the thing looks like. It just figures what I'm actually working on. It doesn't do a lot, but it does stuff. So that's cool. Though I might have sent you videos of it at some point. I don't know. Oh man, OBS does horrible things here. Whatever. Just break it. I need to fix that mode. Yeah, I really need to fix this bug thing. I can just resume from the last point I paused. And that's not a good idea. It doesn't reset audio either. And it totally breaks no tails, so that's cool. Yeah. I totally broke it. Really, really broke it. All the breaking. That was great. Persistently broken. Pretty simple, yeah. But it has strange time signatures, which is why I have it in my test. Yeah. That's why I use it as my test, I guess, is that. I guess I could use another Dream Theater card, but oh, I mean the beginning is sustained, but it gets harder later. Ah. Oh. Okay. But that doesn't work anymore. Good to know. Interesting. Not sure what broke it, but... Yeah, I broke everything. Ah, man. I done goofed. I done goofed. What broke? Oh. I know why it's broken. I reverted it. That's why it's broken.
need to get back to this, but at one point I was working on font rendering. That just I decided not to do that anymore. I don't know why. I don't need to be in here anymore, though. Reading the same song. I probably should add some new music into here. Yeah.
I'm on the run, nowhere to turn. There on my heels, lost in the maze. Where do I go? Am I insane? It's just a game of life or death. Stay the course and ride the flow. I cross the bridge, I reach the gate. I'm out of breath, chasing the clock. I'm out of time. I hear the dogs, I feel the clouds rain down my back. There's no escape, no peace of mind. Ooh, just hold on. Ooh, just hold on. I'm on my way to you. I'm with the devil.
Need something different. How about this?
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams, been haunted by a million screams.
Okay.
Can hear the marching feet
Back to some stuff.
to the street. Now, did you read the news today? They say the day just gone our way, but I can see the fire still alight. Burning into the night. There's too many men, too many people making too many problems, and there's not much love to go around. Can't you see this is a land of confusion? This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. Oh, Superman, where are you now? When everything's gone wrong somehow. The men of steel, these men of power, are losing control by the hour. And this is the time, this is the place, and we love for the future. But there's not much love to go around. Tell me why this is a land of confusion. This is the world we live in, and these are the hands we're given. Use them and let's start trying to make it a place worth living in. I remember long ago when the sun was shining and all the stars were bright all through the night.
Actually, in that case, we're cool. Alright.
So long ago.
I get this question quite often. I think I still have it open. Monoprice M1060 monolith hanger. But I have some paper towels inside the cups because it improves the sound quality just slightly. Which is why it's white instead of black. Yeah, right? That would be quite useful. If only I knew how to use a switch. That's a thought I think I did not want to do. Huh. Best quote. Oh man. Let me see, there's Streamlabs have like jar. Trying something. There, you have your quotes. You happy? You happy? Yeah, I just added it. Oh. Surprised? Am I cool yet? That's not how it works. Oh. What did we name that, actually? Hold up. I got you. It's now the quote. The quote. Yeah. Now it can't be confused with. Yeah. It's the quote. Not the best. It's just the quote. That's not how it works. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. No, you're not cool. I don't know. Do you think you're cool? If so, you're cool. There you go. You happy? I meant it jokingly. That's what I meant. I'm not the best judge of cool, so I mean, yeah. But I mean, you use Linux and do things that are coding, so why not? Yeah, cool. Just like wrap my headphones around my keyboard. Oh god, I burped for laughing. Yes, I stopped working. Brain aneurysm. I don't know. Yeah. He broke me. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh. Yes, there you go. Pretty much. You're cool in the like Linux Factory. Did I seriously just do that? Did Guess what I just did? Take a guess. It has to do with why the music stopped playing, if you're wondering. Just take a guess. Oh wait. Sit in awkward silence. Mm-hmm. No, I didn't break everything. I rotated my chair slightly left, and my pinky toe hit the power button on my NAS and turned my NAS off. Like, what? No. I think it's coming back online now. Yeah, exactly. Oh. Remount my my NAS here, my ZFS partition. And then make sure that maybe don't. Well, the problem is I have my desk moved back a little bit right now because I haven't put my monitor back up, my other monitor back up here yet, because I need to get some adapters. So I have my desk about a foot from the wall, and so I'm normally not that close to my NAS, but now I am. So there you go. Now I have to unmount my NAS from here, re-add it. Then I can have music again. It's just the most unlikely thing that would happen. I just like, why did my music stop playing? And then I suddenly correlated it with what my foot just did. I'm like, I thought about sticking it in the closet over there, but nah. Pesky pinky toe into the. Yes. I didn't even realize it was that easy to press the power button on the thing. I literally moved my foot just enough, and I turned it back on. Like, it was like on off. Doesn't help that Linux turns off that, or Arch Linux turns off that quickly when you don't have any desktop environment. It was like instant, gone. Yeah. Dynamic cat, let's do it. Oh man. Typos. Well, speaking of cats, oh man. No, you see, I typed dynamic cat before you started talking about your cat. What a coincidence. Nice. Interesting. Power buttons and cats. I guess you have a very entertaining or annoying cat, depending on your perspective. What? Okay. You say so. In any case, I hadn't looked at the chat yet, so I said dynamic cat, and then looked at the chat and saw cats. So like, unless I subconsciously saw it out of my peripheral vision, which was almost impossible because of glasses. Yeah. Everything just poof. Well, see, on Linux, for me, it doesn't prompt because command line, right? I don't know if that's what the line on there. So it just boop, gone. Yes, that is correct. I said, and I typed cat, dynamic cat, before you sent the message to me, I think. Maybe. 65. 65, right. Wow. How does it go? How did that even get in there? What's this compiler error? Oh, how does it go? I remember. Okay. Add mesh. But what if I don't use transform? Okay, let's just add a mesh with no transform. Update mesh. It's a complicated issue here. What happened? I had a compiler error because I had typed "how's it go" in my code randomly somewhere. Like I had just had someplace typed, and I was gonna go type in the chat or something, and like "how's it go" and it just ended up in the middle of the code. And it's like compiler error. Can't find identifier it. Like what? What is that? How's it? Oh. Okay. Time to fix that. But yeah. Okay. Let's get my. There's some crazy songs in here. This song is crazy. The thing is, it's easier in Linux because you can just middle click paste everywhere. So, entirely possible. You see, I can imagine that being worse for interpreted languages like JavaScript or Python. Because, like, it won't run the code until it gets there most of the time, unless it's like an actual syntax error. So somehow, if an HTTP link was not a syntax error, it has like a untrackable retarded bug. Oh no! Oh, that's great. Yeah, that if it made it into a string, then yeah, it's possible anywhere, but it's still hilarious. Oh. Oh yeah. Nice. I've definitely had issues in Linux, like at work, and I'm trying to copy something and paste it somewhere else, like, but like I've actually copied it and then gone and selected something else and then gone and middle click pasted, and it's like just get some random gibberish in the command or something with a new line and it just screws everything up. Like, yeah, copy and pasting into the terminal, not always great. I actually do it quite a bit for some things, but the reason it's useful in the terminal, because otherwise you have to do Control-Shift-C to copy and Control-Shift-V to paste, which somehow that works. But yeah. Well, that's why I use middle click paste so often in the terminal, because Control-Shift-C and Control-Shift-V is really annoying, or in some cases like Alt-Insert pastes. Like, so you see why I would rather use middle click paste than additional keyboard shortcuts. Because Control-C is something completely different in the terminal. So oh, good stretch. Oh, stretched and popped everything. I really should take out that bag of trash sitting by my front door. I bet it's visible on stream. It's not quite visible on stream. If you look right there, right there is a bag of trash. By the door to take out at some point. And it's like, oh. Good thing it's... Can you see? Really hard to aim. There we go, right there. Okay, enough of trash. Let's get this trash code working. Default. That probably hurt your ears. Okay. It's gonna need to figure out a way to change the interface for adding things to. I don't know what this is. to a batch. I'm trying to make a general interface for making different batch types with different implementation details. Which is what I need to make the thing that I want to make do work. I guess that made sense. Another random quote from me. To do the thing that I want to make do work. Yeah. Totally makes sense. Ah, nice backstrap. Okay. Good thing I wasn't listening and missed it. It essentially boiled down to I need to figure out how to make the thing I need to do work, or something similar to that, but it was stranger. I'm trying to reconstruct what I said in my head, but I can't. Yeah. Oh man. I want to reconstruct what I said, but I can't. It's bugging me now. It was like, I want to make the thing to make it do what I want to make it work. It was something like that. Yeah. I don't know. Huh. Making that work. I completely just, my mind just completely went blank how my code works and something. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, like, I was like, it just went whoop, off to nowhere land. Yeah. At some point you just stop caring, I guess. So, yeah. Sometimes I'll be like, I think I'm this age. Let me make sure. Okay, I was right. Sanity check. It's like, yeah. Like, let's subtract the current year from my birth year. Yeah, I was right. Yeah. That's basically how it goes. Yeah. I don't know. I don't forget the date much because I have to do like every time I get into work, like fill out something that has the date on it. So, and then when I leave, put the date on it again. So it's kind of hard for me to forget the date. I don't know. At least what month and year it is. Oh. Interesting. It's just not in the front of your head. It's just way in the back. Some long-term memory. Why am I yawning so much? Jesus. Yeah. Just like me and something earlier. I was Googling for something. I was just like, oh yeah, that thing. Yeah, I think I figured out what I'm going to do for my little issue. I just have to kind of like re-architect my code in my head before I do anything. Yeah. Is it const mesh? No, it's not const mesh. Operator overloads. That's what fixes my problems. Internally, yeah. It's not muscle memory. Oh. Yawning, man. It's not even late. It's like 9 o'clock. Almost 10. After I finish this, I'm gonna go take out the trash and go check the mail. Like take a break or something. Yeah. Same time zone. Same time zone. Enunciate, or else I cannot say it, I guess. I end up saying Tame Zyme Dome or something ridiculous. Something Chinese. Tame Zyme Zone, yes. Ah. in the comment is what I was trying to think about what I should be doing. Maybe you need some size so you can read. Can you read it yet? Is that good enough? Can you read it? Name some tone. Is that readable for you? Just kind of curious. It's absolutely redonkulous, but can you read it? Almost there. I can read it now. Yeah, I bet. There we go. Quality just increased. It's clear. Oh. It's 4K right here. It's some 4K text. Some high quality text. Okay, let's go back to normal. Oh yeah, you need to be able to read it from across the room, you know. Let's go with that. Nah, that's about right. Even though, like, I would just put everything, make it so tiny that everything shows up without scrolling.
It's actually readable at times, so.
And that's actually kind of about the size I would have it on the normal monitor. Alright, let's see what size I normally have it. Let me set the size. Let's go to settings. I used to have it size 12, which is here. So this is the size I used to code at on my other monitor, but it's really tiny on here, on the 4K monitor, of course. But you get extra screen real estate, but I like to zoom a couple times. Screen real estate, damn it. Now eventually I'm gonna get some like actual monitor arms, which is gonna be awesome. Like those like Wendell style monitor arms. Like what are they called? They're called hydraulic monitor arm. I think that's what they're called. No, wait, but not like that. I want to go big. Something like this. No more. Now you have the monitor arm I want. The gas spring, that's what they are. It's okay. Yeah, gas spring, that's the type of monitor it is. Multi-arm monitor. Quad, here we go. This is what I want. This is goals. These are the goals. To get one of these. Ah, yes. She looks insane. What do you mean edge? That's Firefox. It's not edge. This is Firefox Nightly. This is not Edge. Get it straight. Oh, I don't want to restart it now. Well, by default, it looks like this. This is what it looks like by default, but it just looks nothing like Edge. But I like to do compact and dark theme. So here we are. I actually have a quad arm monitor stand like this, but it's I don't use it. You have to have like 4 identical monitors to make it work, and that's not what I want in a monitor stand. No, man. No. No, I guess it kind of does. I can see what you mean by it looks a little bit like Edge, but when you start opening a lot of tabs, let's see. I can see where you could confuse the two, but no. I didn't even know it had a dark theme. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but Firefox uses less vertical space, so it wins. Yay, okay. What's this? Okay. I've been using Firefox Nightly for a long time. Well, months. Probably 3 or 4 months. No, it does not. I'm painfully aware of this. No, it doesn't. Not Nightly. That screenshot I showed you earlier, which I don't have open anymore. Yeah, no, there's a bug tracking it. I want native Wayland support for Firefox. Like, I really want it, but not there yet. Let's see, Firefox CSD, client-side declarations. Like, there's a fork of it that supports it, but no, what I really want in Firefox is just having the icons and the title bars. That would be amazing. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know. I mean, if you want to browse with client-side decorations, you have Epiphany,
right now, which I use occasionally, but it's not that bad. This is in August, so. Well, if you go to the Firefox bug Zilla and then search for Wayland. Thank you, Captain Obvious, bug reporter. Just wait. This guy's like, yeah, Firefox crashes immediately when I try to use Wayland. Expected results. Firefox should have started normally. That's a interesting way of putting, I want Wayland support, please. But no, there is a ticket on here that's tracking Wayland support. It's 7 years old, but it's in progress. So they're thinking about it, right? And then they have like enable EGL on Linux, provide library shell, implement blah, whatever. It's actually blocking bugs, but well, someday maybe we'll have a browser that uses Wayland natively. Someday. I'm not sure what film is on that front, but hey. That would be nice. I kind of wish some of the Adobe software supported Linux, but it doesn't. Yeah, exactly. Literally what he just said. And yeah, some games. I think once DirectX 11 and 12 start getting more useful in wine, maybe people might attempt. I don't know. If
they absolutely need their stuff. But there's a lot of modern stuff that doesn't work well in Wine anymore. Because there's like some new installer system on Windows that Wine doesn't support, so none of the installers work on some of these newer things. Mess. I remember one game I tried to play on Wine was PlanetSide 2. For the longest time, it had a mouse input bug where like the game was completely unplayable because mouse input was totally broken. Because it would try to use raw input, and like the raw input implementation on Linux just so no, it's not even there. Let's look at it. I'm actually kind of curious now that I remembered about it. Did I really just say planet size too? Not at all. What I meant. Yeah, pretty much. Just games and like Photoshop or something. Like all I have is Photoshop. I don't have anything else, and I have an old version because I don't want to deal with paying Adobe every month, and I don't really want to pirate it, but I also don't want to pay them every month because that gets expensive. I'd rather buy it once and use it for 5 years. Whatever. I know, but if I'm making a game and I'm selling it, I don't want Adobe to sue me or something. That sort of stuff. And I bought the student edition of Adobe's Photoshop CS6 Extended Edition for like $250 in like 2012. So I've been happy with my purchase. I wouldn't have paid $1,000 for it at the time. But hey, student edition, why not? Funny thing is, I haven't used Photoshop at all on OpenRhythm at this point. I either made something in, I think I've either made things in the GIMP or Krita so far. So I haven't even used Photoshop yet. Yeah, I know. Do I even have GIMP installed on here? I don't have Krita either. Krita's interesting. They have some like mirroring tools, which are really useful. I learned GIMP before I learned Photoshop. So if you look at my fretboard here, there's some interesting mirroring tools in another tool called Krita, which is basically a paint tool. But it has a lot of Photoshop-like features, and it shares a bunch of stuff with GIMP and Photoshop. Basically. It's also open source. It has some cool stuff. But it has a cool mirror mode, so I mirrored it both horizontally and vertically and made a neck in like 10 minutes. Kind of useful. So I have. You know, anything in there is gonna get buried. Just imagining I'm shaking a virtual shaker. Yeah, oh, I can link you to it on GitHub. You'd like? Go for it. It's open source. Do whatever you want, man. I'll link it to you. Even. But take it. Do it. Do whatever you want with it. The transparent spider, as it's been called. I don't know if you've noticed this, but you might find it amusing that my tail and my solo background are the same, basically the same texture. I'll show it to you. It is, if I can go to the correct folder, to launch the thing. So start over. It is a music rhythm game like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, Clone Hero, Phase Shift, Faux Fix, Frets on Fire, many others that exist. I'm writing it in C++, mostly from scratch. Yeah, it's not playable yet. I've got things to do still before I want to make it have controller input, keyboard input, and stuff. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Blizzard. See you later. At least want to get it compiling. Hopefully I'll get it compiling before I go to sleep. Did a bunch of changes, and then now I'm fixing everything I broke along the way. In front of me, those lines, that's the hit window. Yep, see ya. Probably won't be streaming. Yeah, as soon as I get this working, I'm probably gonna stop streaming. Go watch some TV shows or something. Maybe I might come back on. Alright, I probably won't stream, but I'll probably work on it. Alright, that's what it is. Alright, let's at least get the thing compiling. Music, please. Come on, come back. There we go. What? No. Identity matrix. GLM identity matrix. go. Easy enough. Whoa, what did I just do? Batch HPP, here we go.
Releasing your light, forgetting what's forsaken. Breathe alive, you are alone again. Yeah, we're releasing your light, joining with the goddamn world of the dead and the lonely. You'll never leave alive. Now do you think you're too damn good for the killing guy? Yeah, we're releasing your light, joining with the goddamn world of the dead and the lonely. You'll never leave alive. Now do you think you're too damn good for the killing guy? Nothing I'm not ready to die, girl, because of what you don't tell me. I'm not willing to walk inside of where you're taking me. Oh, I'm not ready to die, girl, because of what you don't tell me. I'm not willing to compromise a man I want to be. Think you're a little bit closer to changing me. You're never winning me over, you're wasting time. Think you're a little bit closer to changing me. You're never winning me over, you're wasting time. Yeah, I'm not ready to die, girl, because of what you don't tell me. I'm never going to toe the line of your conformity. Oh, I'm not ready to die, girl, because of what you don't tell me. I'm not ready to leave the realm of anonymity. Think you're a little bit closer to changing me. You're never winning me over, you're wasting time. Think you're a little bit closer to changing me. You're never winning me over, you're wasting time. Yeah, wasting time.
Honestly, I haven't looked at it at all. I've seen some of the videos, but kind of ignored them so far, so. I just know it exists. That's about my extent of the knowledge I have on that phone so far, so. completely useless. These aren't, they're all useful. I mean, it looks like a phone. Ah, interesting. That makes it more interesting. That's true. Seriously? Did it really? It really deleted all of your messages. That's ridiculous. Hold on. Okay, I've disabled the link stuff. Both of them maybe our boundaries too nice. Website's almost useless though, but how much is it? That is the question. Ah, here we go.
I pray you've heard the words I've spoken.
out what I was gonna, yeah. 1440 by 2560. So a 1440p screen. Gorilla Glass 3. Yep, $700. Only GSM or? Ah, yeah, it is only GSM, isn't it? Alright, no. FCD may. Let's see. Razer phone Sprint. Yeah, it doesn't support. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, T-Mobile, here I come. Well, it won't be for long. They may be the same company, so you're in luck. Oh. They haven't decided which one is buying each other yet. That's why it's taken so long for them to negotiate, trying to figure it out. It's like, T-Mobile might. Oh no, we're gonna back out. And it's like, oh wait, no, let's talk about this again. And it's been going back and forth apparently for like months. It's like they can't decide who wants to own each other yet. I think it's technically like more closer to T-Mobile is buying Sprint, but it's not quite that.
It's weird because they're both about the same size. Sprint is, or T-Mobile is just a little bit bigger now, apparently. So who knows? But the owner of Sprint was like, "We're backing out because that deal doesn't give us enough control over the company." And it's like, okay, they're not gonna buy each other. And then now T-Mobile, whoever owns T-Mobile was like, "But wait, how about this?" And that was like 2 days ago. So who knows? I mean, the phone looks okay, but I don't know if it looks $700 okay. Like, I don't know. You see, GSM is newer than, or no, CDMA is newer than GSM, but yeah. But considering LTE is GSM, like, there's no point. This phone, it's so ancient now, like today's standards. I don't know. I'm probably gonna stick with Galaxy S8 until it dies, most likely, or something really awesome comes out. Plus,
see. Probably at least keep my phone out of the year or so. Before even thinking about upgrading. Maybe towards late next year. What was I doing? I do not remember. Oh, I still have some things. Yeah, what phone do you have right now? I don't even remember. Ah. What did you have before that? I think I do remember. I think I might remember you getting an iPhone, but I don't know. Maybe not. No, I don't remember it. What phone did you have before that iPhone? Oh, you had the. I remember you had the the M8 or. Yeah. It took me a bit. I actually got it before you put it in the chat. By a second. I don't know if I still have it. I had my 6P for a while, but that died. Not really died. Sorry about that. Wonky. I did like the Nexus 6P though. But it just feels old now. I don't know. Like, see, I don't know, like the Nexus 6P to me, like it was nice when I got it, but it just feels old now because like just the flat glass is interesting. I mean, I don't know. Wouldn't say Apple is much better in that regard, but hey. How so? How is it fun? I'm just curious here. Chrome if I don't have to. Yeah. Maybe someday someone will release a phone OS off of Tizen. Or is it Tizen? No, actually, I have something for you. Here is phone. These people are gonna make like an actual Linux phone.
We believe phones should not track you, nor exploit your digital life. We are in the middle of a digital rights revolution, where you get to decide the future. We at Purism are building a phone that does not run Android nor iOS, but runs Pure OS, or any GNU Linux distribution, where all the source code is available. Our phone will not wholesale gobble up your data for profit. It will not lock you into an ecosystem that controls you. It will not require you to enter banking details to simply get an app from an app store. Our phone will be built to protect you by default. It will never exploit you for profit. It will be a phone for the people, by the people. We know how to build products that are convenient, privacy protecting, and security focused. Our phone will give you peace of mind knowing it does not track you.
Pretty much, yeah. But this is pretty much just like a crowdfunding campaign at this point, but I mean, I think I use like KDE or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not I'm not hoping for much, but it'd be interesting. There's also yeah, Tizen. There's also Tizen, which is what Samsung is working on. It uses Wayland and that sort of stuff. But I don't know. But then you're in Samsung's ballpark. Yeah, let's not Samsung say we did. Yeah. As we can clearly see here in this story, Tizen is very buggy apparently. Ooh, ouch. One of the developers of Titan says Titan is a mess with really bad code all around. Yeah. Must return a value. 96. Oh, close. Oh my god. Jeez. Interesting. Okay.
Never again will I be dishonored, and never again will I be reminded of living within the world of the jaded. They kill inspiration. It's my obligation to never again allow this to happen. Where do I begin? The choices are endless, denying the sin. My art, my redemption. I carry the torch of my fathers before me. The thing I treasure most in life cannot be taken away. There will never be a reason why I will surrender to your advice to change myself. I'd rather die. No, they will not understand. I will make the greatest sacrifice. You can predict where the outcome lies. You'll never take me alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. Change again cannot be considered. I rage again, dispelling my anger. Where do I begin? The choices are endless. My art, my redemption, my only salvation. I carry the gift that I have been blessed with. My soul is adrift in oceans of madness, repairing the rift that you have created. I end on the long run, but give me your arms now. The thing I treasure most in life cannot be taken away. There will never be a reason why I will surrender to your advice to change myself. I'd rather die. No, they will not understand. I will make the greatest sacrifice. You can predict where the outcome lies. You'll never take me alive. I'm no slave. Are you feeling brave, or have you gone out of your mind? No more games, it won't feel the same if I hold my anger inside. There's no meaning, my soul is bleeding. I've had enough of your kind. One suggestion, use your discretion before you label me blind. The thing I treasure most in life cannot be taken away. There will never be a reason why I will surrender to your advice to change myself. I'd rather die. No, they will not understand. I will make the greatest sacrifice. You can predict where the outcome lies. You'll never take me alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive.
Those having a little bit of a mess, but
I'm alive. I'm alive.
so very close.
You say you found yourself a new sound. The shit's loaded and they're ready to go. I'm big too much, just like the
the best code. The best. Not really, but it's code. It is a game, or what will be one day a game. Where is the thing I want to run? I'll just run this one. It's an old one. This one. Not that one either. I don't currently have a compiling version of it. I do. Here's an older build. It's a rhythm game. It looks like Rock Band or Guitar Hero or Phase Shift or Clone Hero or Fofix or Fets on Fire, which I pick your choosing. It's in C++. Graphics are done in OpenGL 3.3. Yeah, really basic right now. Work in progress. Can't play it. That's part of the work in progress. Start part of it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Pause and resume. It's always cool. Mine isn't using Unity, and I have lots of plans. Lots of plans. One, I have a completely different idea of how I'm going to do hit detection versus what Clone Hero does, or pretty much any other game. So, one, I want to have even better hit detection than Clone Hero. Two, performance. I'm aiming to have better performance than Clone Hero even though Clone Hero has good performance, reasonably. Just for comparison, if you look here, like this is getting 4,300 FPS. It gets more when I'm streaming. I can get up to like 5,000 FPS on just with this right now. But sure, it'll go down when I do stuff. But the goal is high performance. I eventually want to support like. I want to look at maybe doing web stuff with it, so maybe have a web version, which is, by the way, completely possible with C++. But it's a whole place to compile C++ to JavaScript. I want to eventually have online. I have some interesting plans for online that involve ways of sharing songs between everyone in the party without actually necessarily sharing them. What else? I want to have full theme support. Beyond what even beyond what Fofix has, and Phase Shift probably about to the level of Phase Shift, if better. I want to have proper calibration tools, which I guess Phase Shift kind of does, but Phase Shift has horrible hit detection. So better open source Phase Shift is really what I'm going for here. But I'm kind of aiming more at the Rock Band level, so I want to have like eventually like actual 3D venues and stuff. But that's really far down the line. Probably gonna be writing a new song format. Yeah, a lot of work. I've already been working on it for a couple years, and yeah, this is where I'm at. Because I've been working on this before Clone Hero was really around, I think. And I already have My beat lines already match like time signatures properly. So I have time signature based beat line marking, which is something I don't think Clone Hero has. Phase Shift has it, but it's really broken. And then you have Profix / Stress and Fire, which don't have it. Yeah, I'm trying to write a really nice, flexible rendering system that's fast. And that's the core of everything, really, that I'm trying to do. Because the rendering code is going to support, the theming system and like the UI code, and it supports the gameplay stuff. It'll support. It's the core of everything. So I want to get that right. So I'm spending quite a bit of time trying to get my rendering code ironed out. Yeah. So I'm hoping eventually I can find some other people to come help me. But so far that has been not very successful. Considering no one seems to know C++, which is kind of annoying. And the few people that do are really busy. Yeah. I'm gonna need it. Definitely gonna need it. Yeah. I mean, I don't hate C++. I rather like it in some ways. There's things in C++ that you can do that are rather terrible, but you know to avoid those things. So you're great. Though most of the things that most people consider terrible in C++ are the C things, and you probably more like C than C++, so that probably doesn't really. But so what kind of things do you not like about C++? I'm just kind of curious. So, I want to get a general idea. Is this too much to think about, or too much to learn? Too large of a language, or something else? Programming style? Guess we're not there to answer my question, but failed C++ class too many times. I like it. that may be true. And the thing is, the stuff in that C++ class, this just doesn't even scratch the surface on C++. Yeah. Like, to me, that C++ class, I consider me have learned basically nothing from it. To be honest. I don't know. To be honest, it's the teacher. Just saying. Well, the teachers, maybe. I don't know if... I know Waylon has a different teacher at some point. Yeah, well, had a less teacher. That made any sense. Plus, considering the teacher was learning Python with us, we kind of had at least have some idea how to learn the language. What's less teacher? Yeah. It's like Ortega. It's just like you just like, oh, y'all don't care. I'm gonna stop teaching, and then like what? How can you just stop teaching? Like. That's the point of the class. But, I don't know. Now he's not an actual teacher though anymore, apparently. That's what I saw. Looking through the course degrees. Now he's like, the regional dude or something. Okay. Yeah, I am. If you're gonna ask me for like a C++ book to start looking through, I don't know. I learned little bits and pieces from random places, so not the best person to ask for C++ books, but I have one that's rather interesting. I should kind of like this one. You know, I hate that one. I literally, okay, to me, the C++ programming language book. I'll go get it. If it's this book, I hate this book. Don't start C++ with this book. Don't. It's way too verbose for most people. It's way too dense. And it like you open the page like part 1, right? And it's like this is a reference, not really. This is like something for someone that already knows C++, honestly. Let's see, blah, 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 history C++, herp to derp, who cares? Chapter 2, it's like a tour of C++, the basics. And then by the time you get to page 60, you're already looking at code like this, saying, this is a basic type. Yeah, I mean,
it's like you already start off with like fairly complex code that, you know, stuff that I don't even write that often. You start off using cout, you start off using like exceptions, you start off using classes, like all in the first chapter saying like starting out, and it's really verbose even at the start.
So this, if you want to learn C++, this is not the book to get. This is the book after you've already learned C++ and you want to learn more. I think this book is much more reasonable about wanting to learn C++. As it says, Discovering Modern C++, an intensive course for scientists, engineers, and programmers. This is for someone that knows how to program, but maybe not in C++. And it starts off at a reasonable pace, not too slow, not too fast. And it covers modern C++, not any ancient stuff. So it's like, oh, here's our first program. Cout, include, IOStream, you know, that sort of stuff. And then it's like variables and constant, you know, what a basic first chapter would be, but look in a little more detail. Like different integer types, and all that stuff. Operators, bitwise operators, goes over like dynamic memory allocation, if statements. You know, it gives a brief overview of everything. It just doesn't go into a lot of detail. It just kind of gives you an idea of what there is in the first chapter. Basic syntax, for loops, switch statements, go to. It's like, go to. Please do not ever use go to. Kind of funny. Covers operator overloading, which I haven't even touched myself. I'm going to read it. Main, error handling. It just gives a basic overview. It doesn't go into a lot of detail initially. Pointers, arrays. You know, this first chapter would probably give you more overall information about how C++ really is than that entire class does. You have pointers, shared pointers, unique pointers, basically smart pointers, arrays, comments. You go into some software architecture stuff. Macro, preprocessor stuff. And you get to chapter 2, classes. And then that's where it kind of starts getting a little bit more detailed. But even so, this, I don't know. I mean, you have to see what is good for you. In chapter 3, you get into templates, which is interesting. I mean, it kind of accelerates a little quickly, but I think maybe, I don't know if it gets into templates. Okay, it doesn't. No, it doesn't get into templates. Yeah, chapter 3, you're already using templates, which you never touched in that C++ class. LSA jobs? What's that? Oh, Linux System Administrator? Maybe. I don't know. I doubt it. I doubt that much. I mean, if you want to get a Linux admin job, you're probably more gonna want to get
heavy into Bash, but like crazy Bash scripting stuff you can work in rather than C++. Like I know right now the guy they want to hire for us here in Houston, they want someone like really good at Bash, like in scripting and Bash. I don't know. This book might be a little bit fast, accelerated for what, I don't know. You were not the only one. I mean, most of the time, you know, Linux stuff admin stuff isn't going to be like much C++. You might be compiling things, but you know, you don't need C++ knowledge to compile something. Not really. Maybe you need to fix dependency issues or versioning issues of old software, but you know, that shouldn't be a system administrator issue. Not, well, it shouldn't be, but, you know, it could be. It depends what it is. Huh. What is this? Never heard of this. What is metatuning? I mean, I wouldn't say all of them, but, you know, probably, I mean, I'd say DevOps is more modern type of thing, but DevOps isn't necessarily, you know, C++ programming. I consider DevOps more like, okay, a company has a web service or a website or like a continuously published service where there's a developer team, there's machines, And then you need someone that takes that, whatever the programmers are doing, and deploys it out to the system. That's kind of how I understand DevOps, but most of the time those kind of things aren't necessarily as plus. That's hilarious. Oh my god. I'm flipping this book and they go into all this complex crap and it's like chapter 6, object-oriented programming. That's hilarious. They go through all like the optimization parts of C++ first, and then they get to like more into classes. I find that absolutely hilarious. Then they get into inheritance, and virtual functions, and overloading, and blah blah blah. All the stuff that I'm having to deal with right now and having issues with. And then this ridiculous acronym that always comes up. The curiously recurring template pattern. Blah. I have yet to understand. I have no idea what that means. Just fix this really quick. Hangnails. face. How did I forget that? Man. Holy cow, that's a lot of undefined symbols I have there. Hey, welcome back. I just created a crap ton of undefined symbols. Such a joy to work with, you know? Always totally useless. Oh man, I'm off, so off today. Let's figure it out. So many mistakes always happen when I'm tired. crazy. Really crazy, actually. Virtual destructor. There we go. Pure virtual disruptor. Hey, that's what I want. 0, 0. Does it build? I think it builds. Maybe. No. Not quite. Not quite. Ah, man. Unsolved symbol. I need base. Virtual outpost. Nope. Undo close tab. Your lunchtime is at midnight. Nice. How's your day? Yeah. compiles. Does it work though? Oh, it's always a trick. It can compile but not work. But we're good. Word. Yay. That was a huge pain. I don't even know if I want to commit it. Alright. Now it's gonna increase CPU overhead. But it's not something that's called that often. It's once per frame. Generally. I know one test I can check to see how much of an overhead it added. Stress test MIDI. I don't know if you've seen this. It's kind of crazy. Right here. It's about the same. Oh, God, so laggy. Are you there? If you're here, it's kind of ridiculous. Someone made this. That's all I'm gonna say. Someone made this.
I said, let's go.
It's on for like 2 hours. Yeah. It's 2 hours of this. Totally out of sync. My rendering code can barely handle it with how it currently is. So, yeah. It renders all the notes to the entire song all at once. Even if they're not in view, it still renders them. So I'm getting 128 FPS with a bit of stuttering. So, yeah. There's something close to 1 million notes. It's like 800,000 notes. So you multiply 800,000 times 6 sides on a cube. Each of those sides has 2 triangles. And each of those triangles have 3 vertices. That's 28,800 vertices that it's trying to render just for the notes. And then there's beat lines and then the note track. And I get... Let's divide it out into triangles. 9 million triangles it's rendering, most likely. Not really fully rendering them, but it's still processing 9.6 million triangles per frame. And getting 128 on average frames per keeps on going. Okay, but now that I have a simple batch, I could do something more interesting, but did I not push that? Or did I move it? I moved it, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'm just gonna push all of this. Literally didn't change anything there, but whatever. I didn't change anything of value there. Probably should commit this. 3. See, the useful thing with this is I can actually switch rendering backends at runtime, which is cool. Eventually, but not worth mentioning. Do that. Git bash cd development OpenRhythm git push. How'd you go? All right, I'm getting off of here. At least stop. I'm gonna stop streaming now. Watch some TV shows or something. So. Guys, see you later.